Alright guys, so this is my 2021 Ford F150 that I picked up a month ago. I just picked it up for my business that I started. I just want to kind of talk about, since it's a high mileage truck, I want to talk about how it's done over the years. So it's a 2021, 4 years old, 250,000 kilometers on it. It was used as a work truck previously. This is really the only serious damage done to it. As you can see, it's the XTR package, 4x4 of course. I live in Canada, so I wanted that for sure. 2-inch trailer hitch, connectors for the trailer brake and trailer lights. No real damage on this side other than this scratch here. Rear tires are brand new. That was replaced when I bought the truck. Brakes done all around. I'll show you guys the hood. There's a lot of rock chips on it. This truck did have a lot of highway miles, like quite a few of them. The headlights are not, like, they're good, but they're not, usually they get sun faded or whatever. Same with the fog lights, they're pretty clean too. There's no rock chips on the bumper or grille, just the top, like front end of the hood here. There is one dent here, or a little mark on the door. I'll show you guys the leather. The rear seats, I guess they didn't really use them too much. They're pretty clean. And then other side is so I think it's like a 60-40 split. So the other side lifts up too. There's my toe straps under there. The armrest is pretty good too. I did add this bed cover on it. There was a bed liner that I took out because the bed, or the because of the canister here, it's there, so when the tonneau cover retracts, obviously it needs a place to go. But when I had the bed liner in, it didn't go square, like it wasn't a 90, and then for the canister, the bed liner kind of went like this. So either I had to cut it, I didn't want to have a chopped up bed liner. I'm just gonna get it sprayed in from Linex, and yeah, that's gonna solve the issue. But yeah, because of the drop-in bed liner was kind of curved instead of squared off, the canister wouldn't fit, so I just took it out. I'll show you guys. Driver's seat, there's discoloration in the leather here and wear, and then it's cracked here. There's like 3 cracks and then one up here. But where you sit, or even here actually, there's some discoloration, but here is okay, like where you actually sit, it's not too bad. Same with the center console here, it's not bad at all. Steering wheel does have some wear up top here. I don't know if it's from sun damage or maybe just from resting your arm up there. Who knows? Could be from your arm from driving 250,000 kilometers. I think that's around 155,000 miles for people watching in the States. This seat is it's in better condition. It just has some discoloration here. Yeah, it's in better shape. The dash and things like that are in good shape. The infotainment screen and that screen there, they're a little bit laggy when the truck starts up. I think they're all kind of like that, no matter the mileage or whatever. I'll show you guys the engine. It's kind of dirty. It has the hood strut, so you don't have to mess with some whatever. Yeah, it is the 3.3 liter. It's the standard engine that comes with these trucks, but it's not making any weird noise. It's not ticking, anything like that. When I look at the service records, before I bought this truck, it had typical fluid changes and things like that. I'll show you guys the frame quickly. There's some surface rust along like where the welds are and things like that, but otherwise it's not bad. I'm gonna get it, if I do end up keeping this truck, I'm gonna get it all crown oil sprayed. If you don't know what that is, it's like a oil-based coating that prevents rust. I'll let you listen to the engine from the outside. Oh, the fan's coming on because the AC. Yeah, the fan came on because of the AC, but yeah, the engine's healthy, and the transmission is the 10R80, of course. They all come with it. But yeah, I'll take it for a drive and I'll show you guys how this thing drives after all the mileage and all that. All right. I'll just take it around on some streets and the highway, I guess, and I'll show you guys like the acceleration of this. So I mentioned it has the 3.3 liter. That engine has 290 horsepower and I think 265 pound-feet of torque. It does have the 373 rear differential, or the axle ratio, because of the towing package, which allows it to tow up to 8,200 pounds. And without that, I think it's like 5,500, because then it has the 355 axle ratio. But this 10-speed is shifting really good. I like it. If I had to go back, I kind of rushed into buying this truck because I needed one right away. Before this, I had two trucks before this. So I had a 2006 F150 and I had a 2012 or 13, but obviously sold those a few years back because I just did something else for work, so I didn't need trucks anymore. But now I started something else and it instantly took off. I was really surprised. So I needed a truck ASAP. My options were I wanted this body style because I really like how this looks, but my options were at the time same mileage, but it was a white truck, same engine, transmission, but it was white, and it wasn't the crew cab. It was the, I think it's called an extended cab. So it has like the half doors in the rear. They're like clamshells. You have to open up the front door to open the rear. That's basically what it is. I didn't like that. I had it for one of my trucks and I didn't like it. With the looks and the functionality, I don't like how you have to keep one door open so the rear stays open. The only downside with this, it has the 5.5 foot bed opposed to the 6.5. But whatever. I usually haul a trailer anyways and throw my stuff there, so. This engine is good. I don't know. For towing, I tow like 5,000 pounds with it usually. And it has the power to do it fine. But if I were to do it again, I would get the 3.5 EcoBoost 100%. I wouldn't go for the 5 liter because they kind of ruined it with the cylinder deactivation, and then the oil pump is driven by a wet belt, which would disintegrate over time, and I just don't want to deal with stuff like that. This 3.3 liter is good. It's pretty simple. What's the other one? The 2.7 liter EcoBoost, I would stay away from that too, just because it also has the wet belt driven oil pump. So that also kind of ruins that engine for me. So my option at the time buying was this 3.3 liter for longevity. It's really comfortable on the highway, this truck. When I test drove this, it didn't feel like it had 250,000 kilometers. I don't know, maybe like half that it kind of feels like. But definitely doesn't feel brand new, but it doesn't feel like it has 250,000 on it also. Second gear right now, floored. Power isn't too bad. Like, say for someone who doesn't really care about performance. But that EcoBoost, the 3.5 liter EcoBoost, would be really nice to have. I think it has like, I think it's 500 torque, and then the horsepower is like 400 horsepower, I believe. And then let's just say you're on the highway right now and you want to pass somebody, let's say half throttle. So it downshifts to 5th gear. I mean, the passing power, I don't know. It can do it, but obviously it's working to do it. Working kind of hard. And then say you really wanted to pass somebody and you just fully floor it. We're in 10th gear right now. Let's see what it drops to. 4th gear. Yeah. But yeah, as you guys can see, the transmission, the engine, they seem healthy to me. The power seems to be there, like the power that should be there seems to be there, and the transmission is shifting fine. I know there's a few issues with the 10R80s. Maybe not so much with the 3.3 liter because it's not a powerful engine, so it's not really stressing the transmission too hard. I don't know if I mentioned, but it has select shift, so you can cancel out gears so it doesn't go into certain gears, or you could just manually select them. I think that's only for like the tow package. I don't know for sure, but yeah. And show you guys the fuel mileage I get. So 11.9 liters per 100 kilometers. For the people watching in the States, I believe that's like 19 or 20 miles per gallon. Something like that. There's no real like rattles or creaks in the interior. I mean, just getting in and out of the seat, but that's because of the leather, and that's basically with every car, I would say. So when I looked up the 0 to 60 times in this truck, I think it's like 7.9 seconds, 0 to 60, which isn't too bad. I don't know how to explain it. It's not like underpowered, but it's not, I guess it's not slow. Then again, not many people buy a truck to go fast, but they did discontinue this engine in the facelift. So I think, yeah, it's about, when did they start it? 2024, I think. So now 2024 and up is the 2.7 EcoBoost as a standard engine, which is way better spec wise, but like I said, it has that belt driven oil pump, and longevity wise and maintenance wise, I looked into how much it costs to replace that, and they're saying like $4,000. They have to take off the timing chains and everything, and there's some stuff on the bottom, I don't even know, but then they have to unbolt the oil pump, sort of like tilt it forward, take the belt off. I saw some like diagrams a while back, I kind of forgot now, but something like that. It's a big job. But yeah, otherwise, I mean, it tows fine. Like I said, 5,000 pounds I usually tow with it. And do I regret it? Not really, because I got it for so cheap too. But at the same time, if I could go back, I would kind of wait and try to find a 3.5 liter EcoBoost for a good price. I wouldn't care if it's higher mileage, because I've driven higher mileage trucks before and they were always perfectly fine. I've never had any issues with them. Even when I was younger, like I had a Chevrolet S10 and I beat that truck hard, like, and I never had any issues with it. I think it had almost 300,000 kilometers. It was the 4.3 liter V6. Those engines were really good. Same with the transmissions. I didn't have any issues with it at all. Well, I'll wrap up the video. Hope you guys enjoyed all. If you want to put down in the comments what you want to see about this truck, or if you want me to post a video about the business I started, I might put that up there. Just let me know, and yeah, hope you enjoyed.